So good morning, good morning, good morning. We definitely had some technical difficulties this morning that we're navigating through, and we're gonna figure it out. I'm hoping that next week's meeting will be a little smoother in regard to just being able to get the technology up and running. But this is our first go at it, and y'all know me, I hate technology, so we're doing real good right now. Summer, you're about one slide ahead of where I am.
Oh, sorry about that.
So I guess it's a little late to be welcoming everybody to the 2021 academic school year. But nevertheless, welcome to this academic year. I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy during this pandemic. I'd like to lead off with, and it's our goal to lead off each week with a simple check-in. So there you go. We just hope everybody is doing all right. Summer, can you go ahead and start the recording?
Yeah, I already did.
It is started. Okay, perfect. It is of the utmost importance to care for our mind, body, and soul. So I think that it's important that we incorporate some daily exercises of some sort, whether it be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, absolutely anything helps. That'll help care for our physical body. Some type of meditation, meditation, not medication, but meditation. Whomever you recognize as your creator, just spend some time, reflect, and offer your gratitude. And finally, for our mental health, too often we as students get lost in the rigmarole of the day. Any number is too high, but specifically college students have a particularly high suicide rate. So we just want to make sure that everybody is reaching out to each other, and we're ensuring and paying close attention to the signs. Remember, it only takes one to make a difference. So there's a poem that hangs on my wall here at home that it's very simple, but it means so much. And it states, one smile can start a friendship, one word can end a fight, one look can save a relationship, one person can change a life. I have absolutely no idea who wrote that, but they were on to something, and probably never really knew it. So just know that it only takes the courage of one. And I personally believe that it starts with you. So with that being said, I'd like to start each meeting with, I'm going to do my best to start each meeting with a quote or a poem of some sort that can help to kind of uplift people and their spirits, and hopefully cause you to start out your Friday the best way that we actually can. So with that being said, welcome to AAUW SJSU 2021. Go ahead and switch that slide for me, Summer. We're going to go right into our mission. And our mission is hugely based on the mission of AAUW, which is the American Association of University Women. And they are a national organization. So we pulled their mission essentially from the website, which is aauw.org. You guys should go check it out. There's quite a bit of very useful information there that we should all be able to access at all times. With that being said, their mission is the American Association of University Women, AAUW, is the nation's leading voice promoting equity and education for women and girls. Since our founding in 1881, AAUW members have examined and taken position on the fundamental issues of the day: educational, social, economic, and political. Now, there are some things that we as AAUW San Jose State are incorporating in that. So we are specifically focusing on diversifying by way of color lines, as well as gender identity. whether one identifies as Black, white, yellow, or purple, male, female, or non-binary, we want you. We want all of you. Our goal is to touch one. We want to meet you where you are, help people to reach and exceed all goals and expectations. If you're looking for an internship, let us help. If you need scholarships, we got you. If you need connections in the professional world, we can help. We can line you up with the right people. Let's build your network and teach you some very helpful hints along the way. For example, salary negotiation is an entire workshop that AAUW offers, and it is very, very valuable information, and it's completely attainable. It's actually very simple if you just take the time. And I mean, I want to make more money all the time. No amount of money is ever enough. I always want to make more money, and this is one way to be able to use what you already know and what you already do to be able to renegotiate your own salary. So we'll move right into simple and quick introductions. My name is Tyamitha Thomas, and I am your 2021 AAUW SJSU president. I am currently an AFAM major, using AFAM to allow me a specific specialization with what I believe to be the numerical majority, therefore the population that I intend to serve. My ultimate major I'll be getting back into upon my acceptance into graduate school. I'll be graduating at the end of this semester come December, which will complete my undergrad, giving me a bachelor's degree in African American Studies. And I'm pursuing graduate school where hopefully I'll be working on a dual enrollment program, which simply put means I'll be working on my master's and my what most people know as PhD at the same time. But instead of getting a PhD, I'm looking to get a PsyD, which is specific to psychology. The difference between the two is one does research, which is the PhD, and the PsyD is more clinical, more practitioner related, where I'll actually be doing clinical hours and serving the population in that way. But it will be specific to sexology, and I will specialize in the minority population. Summer, go for it.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
So Summer sounds like she's having some technical difficulties, so I'll go ahead and introduce her. Summer Roble is absolutely awesome. She is the 2021 AAUW SJSU Secretary. We have been working together for quite a few years now. She actually partnered with me at another school in another student org, which was the Black Student Union, also as the secretary, and she got to show exactly how amazing she was, and we have been together ever since. She is a public health major with a concentration in population data science. She aims to become an epidemiologist and gain her master's in public health. She aims to build a safer community with a combination of research and public advocacy. So that sounds absolutely amazing. I have no idea. I think I might have froze on y'all for a second there, but I'm back. I hope it didn't interrupt too much. So we're going to go right into general information. We have a couple of faculty advisors. Our very first faculty advisor is Sonia Wright. She is on this call. She was having some technical difficulties with sound, so we were going to have her introduce herself. So let's see if that's possible. Sonia, are you there?
I can hear all of you. I don't know whether you can hear me.
No, we can't hear you.
You may be the Marty can hear me. I don't know whether Sharina.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so we are going to save your introduction for another event that we have coming up pretty soon that won't be live on Zoom, but it'll be on Instagram because we can't hear you. I don't know if anybody else can hear you, but I definitely can't hear you. I can see you, and you look amazing, by the way, but I can't hear you. So we're going to go ahead and move on, but Sonia is, she's been with us since day one. She's actually one of the forces behind ensuring that AAUW SJSU could actually happen. And she is now the sitting president of AAUW San Jose, which is
Incoming.
the branch of the national organization. So definitely a huge congratulations there. I wish you could hear the applause because I'm sure everybody is clapping, but I'll go ahead and snap so you can see, right? Another faculty advisor we have is Marty Baylor. I believe she's on as well. I haven't heard her, but I believe I saw her initials as her Zoom name. So I'm going to say welcome to Marty Baylor as well. Both of these, Marty Baylor is actually holding a position with AAUW San Jose as well. I'm not 100% positive of the title of that position because there are so many of them. But she's been doing some amazing work since before she became a faculty advisor with us, and they both actually work on San Jose State's campus. Marty Baylor is an instructor, and Sonia Wright just left a message for us. She said she's the development director for the College of Health and Human Services and a longtime AAUW member. She is the president-elect for AAUW San Jose. Okay, well, excuse me. That is awesome. I definitely appreciate that. That helps a lot. So yeah, we will hear some more from them later or see some more from them later on an event that we will be doing on Instagram. So you guys stay focused on checking in on that to see what all we have going on and coming up, because many things will be posted there as well as sent to you all's email. With that being said, our AAUW San Jose State name or handle or Insta tag or whatever it is you call it is SJSU _ AAUW. I just did awesome by remembering that, so I am proud of myself if nobody else is. You guys should go and follow us or tag us or get connected with us on Instagram in any way that you can, because I don't know what that's called, but whatever it is called, I need for you to be able to see what we have going on, which the mass majority of that, if not all of it, will be on our Instagram. As of right now, the only thing that you will see there is the flyer for today's meeting, and we will begin to make sure that each of the meetings that we hold are recorded and posted to the social media. The meetings will be a maximum of 40 minutes. As you can see just below that meeting info, there is the Zoom link where the meetings will be held, and there will be a separate Zoom link that allows us more time for specific events. So in the event, including today, if there's anything that anyone needs additional time to discuss, any questions or need any additional info, and we run short on time, feel free to reach out to us immediately following the meeting or when you are free and you are able to talk. Also, if there's any additional information we need to disseminate, we'll do it by email and Instagram, as I stated previously. So please check both of these means of communication frequently. Also, very, very important, anybody interested in joining AAUW SJSU as a general member or board member, there is going to be information for you here, so just bear with me, okay? So the next thing we're going to touch on is some of our plans. So we did not list everything here for the sake of time. However, there are a few things that we want to touch on just to kind of spark people's interest and, you know, give you a little bit of information to be able to walk away with and say, hey, I'm not a member, but that sounded interesting. Let me see what I need to do to become a member. Or this may not necessarily be for me, but I know somebody or some people who would enjoy this. So let me pass their information along. And believe it or not, I believe we have something for everybody. And if not, we are completely open to any input where you say, well, you didn't say anything that quite sparked my interest, but this is what I would like to see. We're open to that, right? Because we're here for you. So the very first major event we plan on happening is called Small World Open House. This will follow the Get to Know Your Board, which is the event that I've been talking about on Instagram. We're going to get with our advisors and we're going to have them give us a headshot and brief description of who they are so that you will be able to look at that on Instagram. And if you're interested, feel free to follow suit. Again, Get to Know Your Board will take place on Instagram, whereas Small World will be a Zoom event. Some of the other things that we will be doing or offering are scholarships. We are, looking to offer roughly about 5 or 6 scholarships. We are in the process of completing the development of a custom board game that we are working on that is specific to AAUW and AAUW SJSU. There is an entry ticket. Now, let me explain a little bit about that entry ticket. So basically how that will work is you will go on the AAUW national website, which is again aauw.org, and you will complete a process called e-affiliate. You will become an e-affiliate. Once you complete that process, there will be a confirmation page. You need to screenshot that confirmation page. Take that screenshot along with a headshot of yourself, and there will be a pre-drafted message that we get out to everybody by way of Instagram and or email. You will post the screenshot along with your headshot, that pre-drafted message, and onto your social media, and you will tag us, which is again SJSU_AAUW. Once you complete that, we should be able to see it on our Instagram from my understanding about how tagging all things work. And once we can see that, that is 50% of your entry ticket into the scholarship board game. The other 50% we will get into on the next slide. We will also be doing, so the board game will have 3 winners, a first place, second place, and a third place, and the winners will be awarded a scholarship. The first place will be a $1,000 scholarship, second place will be a $400 scholarship, and third place is a $350 scholarship. Then we will also be doing AAUW Cares, which is going to be kind of double purpose. We will use these care packages as welcome packages for all new members. And we will also use them as random care packages throughout the year just to reach out to you all and say that, we care, and if there's anything that you need, feel free to reach out to us. And we felt like that was the easiest and best way to kind of reach out and touch everybody during the time of this pandemic. We will also be doing raffles. Our plan is to do 2 per semester. Smaller scholarships will be included in the prizes from the raffle. Tickets are for specified donations, as you can see below. One ticket, $2.50. Three tickets is $6, which equivocates $2 per ticket, and 5 tickets is $8, which equivocates roughly about $1.50, $1.60, $1.70 per ticket, something like that. So as you can see, the more tickets you buy, the better the discount. We also plan to work on at least one petition. I'm not going to promise much more than that, but at least one petition. And then there was something that my original AAUW president, Sharina Tankton, she created this event that was a recurring event called Women's Empowerment. And we want to continue that. We don't know exactly what that will look like yet in terms of it being completely virtual, or if we will find some activities that we can do that allow us to be in person but safely social distance. So we will kind of gauge you guys probably by way of social media to see how you feel about that and what you would like to do, because again, we're here to serve you, right? Finally, we were talking before about the other 50% of your entry ticket, which is on the next slide. So let me start by saying thank you all so much for everybody stopping by and supporting us in our beginnings. Things have been a bit difficult since our recognition as a recognized student org, and this has definitely been a long time coming. I know that Sonia and Marty and Peg, I don't know if she was able to join us, and Nancy were probably wondering if we were ever going to be able to do anything with it. And then when we finally got a chance to try to get something started, just weeks before the launch of our first event, the pandemic hit. So that put a quick halt to that. But here we are, nevertheless, and we're pushing through, and I believe that we can be successful, and I believe that as long as I have one other person that believes that with me, and I know I have that by multiple people, that we will be able to make something happen. So y'all just come along and enjoy the ride. With that being said, if anyone is already a member, anybody interested in becoming a member, or interested in becoming a new board member, I believe that covered all bases, which means everybody. I need everybody to click the link down below. There is a very quick form there that is probably about 6 to 8 questions, maybe. I need for you guys to fill out that form and submit it back to us. Basically, what this form does is it gives us the necessary information. So say you decided to play the board game, which I know all of you guys are excited and interested to see it. And $1,000 is not a lot of money, but when you don't have any money, it's a good bit of money. So I need y'all to come on and take your scholarship into your own hands. This is the way you do it. And then if you are the winner, we have to have a way of getting those funds to you, which is what the mail is for, because we are not quite technologically inclined enough to be able to get those funds to you electronically. So we need to be able to reach you by way of mail. So we need your mailing address. We also want to know a little bit about you. Like I said, this form is very short. It literally takes minutes. So just go ahead and fill it out, because anything that you decide to be involved with as far as AAUW, SJSU is concerned, this form will help us to make sure that you can be involved if you choose to be. If you don't want to be involved, you don't have to be. But this will help us to make sure that you can be. So yeah, thank you guys so much. We definitely appreciate you being here. We're running out of time. So I think that I've talked enough. And hopefully next week will be. So y'all have an amazing day. And if you need absolutely anything, don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll see y'all next Friday at 10 a.m. Thank you.